So this morning, I'm going to list now some great moments from our history, but I'm going to be really mean, and I'm going to put them up against each other, and I'm going to read two at a time, and then you have to choose one of them by raising your hand. So I'll read them both out. They're going to be in pairs, and then you have to choose your favourite, either A or B, okay, by raising your hands. So this is really mean, actually. I'm glad I'm not choosing, but I've put these two up against each other. So firstly, A, the premiere of the first Star Wars film on the 27th of December 1977. That's A. Or your choice for B, the discovery of penicillin in September 1928. No wrong or right answers here, but I'm intrigued to see where you go. But of course, if you get the wrong one, then we're cancelling the cakes at the end. So who's going to go for the premiere of Star Wars? There's a few there. Oh, there's some honorary association, absolutely. And who's going to go for B, the penicillin? Okay, I get that. Ish. Now, the second one. Now, this is, we shall see. There is a right and wrong answer to this one, but we'll see what happens. So number 2, A, in football, England win the World Cup on the 30th of July, 1966. Or B, in rugby, England win the World Cup on the 22nd of November, 2003. Think very carefully before you answer. Let's go for this one then. How to divide a congregation. A, football, winning the World Cup in 1966. Danny, was that 2 hands? Okay, I just thought I'd check. Thank you. Or B, Rugby World Cup in 2003. That's... Oh, well, that's upset the congregation. That's, I think football did get that one, maybe. Football was always far too skillful for me. I could just run and hit people. That was rugby, not football, by the way, mostly. Okay, this is a bit mean, this one, I have to say, but this will give me an indication of who we have in the room here this morning. Number 3, A, the first modern-day chocolate bar made in 1847, or B, Prosecco wine being made more widely known, actually via poem, in 1754. I've carefully researched this, okay, not by drinking too much. So who's going to go for A, the first chocolate bar? Anna's got a terrible dilemma here. Okay, let's see. And B, Prosecco. Okay, that's no, most commendable choices. I know which I would go for, though. And the last one, now I'm going to be really mean on this one, because I'm just going to give you the dates. I'm not actually going to tell you what they mean, and you just got to vote on them, okay? Some of you will begin to see. So, 2 dates of significance. The 7th of June, 1971, or the 2nd of May, 1981. So I haven't told you the significance, and that's really mean, but I don't want to ruin the thing. So let's just see, just as a very straw poll, where you're going to go with this one. So who wants to go for, we're going to go back to the 70s. Who wants to choose the 7th of June, 1971? Careful, Benjamin. Or B, I'm just going to walk down here a minute. B, who's going to choose the 2nd of May, 1981? All right. Okay. The 7th of June 1971 was the day of my birth. It was, a day people look back on. And the 2nd of May 1981 was It's rude to tell a lady her age, isn't it? But was Anna's birthday. See, I did say that I was giving you a list of momentous dates in history, and the fourth one here too. Okay, so it looks like you had that one. Yeah, so okay, I'm prepared to go with that. Thank you for that. And I'm pretty sure that there are many more key dates and indeed great moments that we could happily add to that list. And today, here we are back in church because we are remembering and of course celebrating the greatest moment in history, the resurrection of Jesus. And it's one thing to celebrate Jesus becoming one of us as we do at Christmas, which in itself actually is quite mind-blowing. But it's another to remember and to know that he died for us and then rose again to bring us the new life of heaven. And I love the way that the former Archbishop of Canterbury, Rowan Williams, a former Archbishop, puts it. And he just describes the whole Christian journey like this. He says, Jesus came along and said, "If you want to know God, follow me." Well, people didn't like that, so they put him to death. And then, when he rose again, he came back and said, "As I was saying." And for all that we know, for all that has been written and learned about the resurrection of Jesus, we're still learning together, day by day, what it means both for us and indeed for the whole of creation. And for a start, it means that in the end, everything is going to be okay. And we've seen in Jesus the love of God shining out, but it's more than just that. Jesus' life, death, and resurrection changes something. Well, actually, changes everything, actually. But today, we don't just remember and recall those incredible moments outside an empty tomb. Actually, we're here today to experience for ourselves that amazing love which death could not and cannot contain. And as we heard in our dramatic story, that is good news, capital G, capital N. So good, we simply cannot and must not keep it to ourselves. And this, for me, is quite difficult because I'm using another football analogy here. But I don't know whether anyone's seen recently, Arsene Wenger, the former manager of Arsenal, has just been quoted as saying, yeah, Christmas, I can't do the accent, by the way. Christmas is important, but Easter is decisive. Christmas is important, but Easter is decisive. So yesterday, today, and tomorrow, Jesus is alive. Amen. Just testing. He's with us and accompanying us, just like the disciples on the Emmaus Road. And he frames our future that is both his and ours. And so we celebrate, remember, and experience the greatest moments in history in the sure and certain hope that there are, with Jesus, more memories to be made and more great moments to come. Because God in Jesus promises nothing less. And I just want to finish by reading a poem written only this year. And it's called When Heaven Updated Its Computers. Reception of heaven. New system, day 1. First arrival, a man. He looks baffled and numb. And the angel on duty says, "What brings you here?" The man shakes his head. "Me? I've no idea. Where am I?" "In heaven," the angel replies. "Did you say the right prayer? Have you been justified?" The man gave a shrug. "I don't know what that means." Are you reconciled? Are you redeemed? Were you ever baptized? Have you turned away from your sin? Did you join a good church? Why should I let you in?" "As to that," says the man, "I don't know that you should. My life was a mess, and I did nothing good." "There must be a glitch," said the angel. "I'll just call IT. It's our first day with this brand new program, you see," the angel said sternly. "And if that's the case, then I don't understand how you got to this place. Who told you to show up as if it'd all be fine?" The man said, "The guy on the cross next to mine." The angel checked the computer, pressed some keys. "Welcome to heaven," he says. "Go in peace." Amen.